Peace and blessings, people. Welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, this is a very different kind of video. I figured what I do today is show you what grows on my farm, okay, Sankofa Tropical Farms. And I think what's really important for people to know is that when you grow your own food, it is like printing money. I mean, not only are you able to feed yourself, but you're able to actually feed other people as well too, and make a small profit off of it and live off of it. Okay, so the really great thing about today is I'm going to be showing you essentially my lifestyle, like what it really means to live my lifestyle. And I'm going to show you why it's not a diet. Okay, so as you can see here in the background, we got some coconuts, and our coconuts are doing what coconuts do, hang out in the tree. But that's for hydration. Coconuts, by the way, are a perfect food and drink, okay? What you'll notice in nature is that coconuts are the highest food on the food chain, all right? And why is that important? Is because the higher the food goes up, the more electric it is, okay? And what I mean by electric is that most people, you know, when you're doing sports, what they try to do is drink Gatorade, okay, because it's loaded with electrolytes. Well, guess what? You don't need to drink something that has dye in it, all types of unnatural sugars in it. You could just drink coconuts and get all of those vitamins and minerals, all of those electrolytes that they have in Gatorade as well too. So we're starting out here with the coconuts, and then I'll take you around to show you other stuff that is on the farm, okay? Let's go. Okay, so this is a really cool part. This is one of the best parts of the farm. This is the water pump. This is owning your own water. You own your own water. There's no water bill. The water is coming from the earth that we're growing the food in. So that's another beautiful part about owning a farm, is that you own your water. So nobody can cut your water off, okay? Next one. And this is custard apple. This is absolutely one of my favorite. It literally tastes like cheesecake. And I'm not joking when I say that, but I love these custard apples. As you can see, this tree is loaded, okay? But this is custard apple. It's a pretty big fruit, as you can see. My hands are pretty big, so that's about the size of it, but this is custard apple. And this is soursop, my absolute favorite fruit in the whole wide world. And as you can see, this tree also has fruiting. All right, yeah, so my favorite fruit in the world, because it's not only delicious, it is also nutritious, and one of the most potent fruits when it comes to being anti-cancerous. So I love soursop. And not only is the fruit good, but the leaves are too. So you can dry these leaves out and make a tea with them. Very medicinal for the body. So I love soursop. One of my favorite, no, it is my favorite fruit in the whole world. Soursop, baby. And this is just a group of banana trees. And if we look up here, you can see this banana is fruiting here. So we got bananas on the way. The bananas are coming, okay? Kind of love that. You can kind of see the bananas on the outside here coming, and the flower in the middle. You can actually eat the banana flower as well too. Okay, there's another one back there you see. But that shows you that the bananas are coming. And this is sugar apple. Sugar apple. And I'll tell you, these are delicious. They are really delicious. And when they get to full size, they can have between 20 and 40 seeds on the inside of it. Okay? Now, you may be asking, what is this bag on here? Well, we bag up the fruit to prevent any sort of worms or insects getting inside of the fruit, because not only do we love these fruits, but nature loves these fruits as well. So we have to kind of create some separation. But this is sugar apple, one of my favorite as well, in the Annona family, the same family as soursop, and also custard apple, which I showed you. And this is Sapodia. Okay, this is Sapodia, also known as Nesberry. That little welt you see there, that's a scratch. you do a scratch test to see if it's ready. They scratched it, and obviously it wasn't ready when they did it. When you scratch it, it'll be an orange instead of a green. But this Sapodia is called Sapodia because when you break it off here, a white sap will come out. That white sap used to be used for bubble gum. So even back in the days, they used to use natural things to create even things like bubble gum. But a lot of that has changed now. But this is known as Nesberry in the Caribbean. It is delicious. It tastes like brown sugar. This tree is loaded with fruit, as you can see here. Sapodia. And this is another soursop. It's a soursop fruit tree. Okay. Again, my favorite fruit in the world. And as you can see, this tree is also loaded with fruit all over the place. Okay. Now the way you're supposed to identify a tree is by its leaves, not as necessarily the fruit, because the fruit aren't always there. So that's how you can kind of identify a tree. But you can see it has fruit on it. It also has these fruit flowers that are coming, it's forming into a soursop. You kind of see the next stage of it there, and then it becomes this. Okay, see the different stages. See that right there? Okay. So different stages of soursop. Love this tree, my favorite fruit. And this is star apple, not star fruit, not sugar apple. Okay. This is star apple. Okay. Now this variety is called Hippolito, and it is really delicious. The typical variety is purple, but this is sort of the color that it becomes once it ripens from this green color. Okay. And again, the way you can identify a tree is usually by the branches and the leaves, and this one is easy to identify because you'll notice that the top of the leaf is green, and then the bottom of it is like a golden brown. Okay, so that's how you identify a star apple tree. Okay, and this tree is also loaded, and this one is delicious. Love this star apple. And these are coconut sprouts, okay, are on their way to becoming one. All right, so we get these coconuts from the coconut tree. Sometimes they'll fall down brown. We put them in a pile like so and continue to water them, and eventually a sprout will come out of them. Okay, like this. Okay, you see that sprout coming out right here? All right, so we make coconut sprout, and you can use the sprouted coconut bread replacement or just eat it. It is delicious. It is really good for the microbiome, the gut health. Love these, okay? Probably haven't seen that anywhere. Coconut sprouts. Bam. And this is the Barbados cherry. It is delicious. Let's grab one. Okay, look at that. All right, I'll try this out. Check that out. When I tell you, these are sweet. Barbados cherry. This, of course, is jackfruit. Had 2 trees on the property when it was purchased. So, got this big jackfruit. You can see my size of my hand compared to the fruit. It is the largest fruit-bearing tree of all trees. Let me show you this bigger tree that's here. Go on here, show you. Okay, so this is jackfruit. You can see this one branch is loaded. All right. Again, you can see compared it to my hand, these are pretty big. Even the smaller ones. These are baby ones coming off of the tree. See those over there. And it smells like bubble gum under the tree. I do believe the bubblegum juicy fruit was inspired by jackfruit. Okay, but again, we had 2 trees already on the property when it was purchased, so I got jackfruit. And this is a guava tree. And you're getting to see nature at work. These bees are kindly pollinating the trees. And this is the guava flower, okay? Now when you look on the tree, you'll notice these little bags all over the place. And all that is that's the guava on the inside, right there, you'll see it. All right. Bag those so that any kind of insects that want to eat it, or worms or anything like that, beetles, don't get access. We get to keep the fruit for ourselves. We share a few of them with them, but you know, that's the balance of nature. And this is white sapote. White sapote, this is pretty delicious. Most people think it's associated with black sapote, but they are actually not the same. Black sapote, I believe, is in the persimmon family. This one is really delicious. White sapote. And as you can see, this tree is loaded with them. Here. Yep, white sapote, baby. And this is called OTET apple, also called pomarosa, because it smells like roses. Okay, you can see the actual apples right here. All right, this is the OTET apple. All right, and you can also see we got some neighbors right here, little bird nests as well too. They like the flavor as well. And this is seed dweller. Seed dweller. And we got one ready here to be picked. Okay, seed dweller. Okay. And you can see this tree is loaded. All right. And then we got another little neighbor here as well. But this is seed dweller. We also have mangoes as well. You can see them here. Look how beautiful these are. Beautiful mangoes just hanging. Just look at that color. It's beautiful. Yes, indeed, mangoes on the farm. Of course we got mangoes. And this is called a rollinga tree, okay? And this is the rollinga fruit. It is beautiful. Once it ripens, it'll be a yellow with black sort of leopard spots on it. Look how beautiful that is. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love nature. So this one's starting to yellow, so that's really good. You can see the yellowing up there. But this is called rollinga. This is the absolute tree. All right, guys, so I appreciate you coming on my farm tour with me. Didn't get to show you everything, but I got to show you a lot today. Some of the things you may be familiar with, some of the things you probably never heard of before. But life is about life. Life is about nature. We are nature. Real recognizes real. So if you don't put real food in your body, there's no way your body can regenerate itself, heal itself, or even be the best version of itself. So make sure you're getting food that is natural, that is healthy, that is free of pesticides, herbicides, and insecticides, like all the fruits are here on our farm. Get them wet up a little bit. That's the best way you be the best version of yourself. You know, they say you are what you eat, so if you eat things that are fast and processed, then you will be fast and processed. But if you eat real, you will be real. You will be of nature, and to me, nature is magic, pure magic. So, hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different from my other videos, but I thought this would be really, really helpful. And like I said, this is the farm in that direction. You see back there, and then back there, and then going all the way back over there. So, hope you enjoyed the farm. All of our fruit you can get at iHeartFruitBox.com. So we only sell seeded, seasonal, organically grown fruit. Nothing you will get from us doesn't have a seed. Everything will be grown organic, and everything will be in season as well too. So again, if you like this video, comment below. Let me know what fruits you tried before. Let me know what fruits that I mentioned today that you've never heard of before too. Until the next time, peace and blessings and Godspeed.